for our next real one with my next king from Phoenix. Come on in today. How you doing, kind sir?
Living and breathing, so I can't complain.
Amen to that. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm 25. I do a little bit of everything. I do HVAC. I have a CDL. I do security. I do it all. When it comes to my age, I'm old enough to get stuff done and take care of what I need to take care of.
You already said you're 25. We need your name.
My name's Kyle.
Okay, perfect. Kyle, 25.
It's been a long day.
HVAC. Hey, you good, my man. You are good. Now share with them what makes you a real one.
I show up. I'm a man of my word. When I say I'm going to do something, I get it done. If I can't find a way, there's no way around it. I get stuff done. Like I said, I hit bottom from time to time in the past, but someone looked at me and said, how'd you do it? I said, I figured it out. I showed up for work. I picked up extra jobs. I do anything and everything I can to make it from point A to point Z.
I love that. And you're going to do that for your queen.
Every day.
I'll make it work. Oh, well, all right. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for somebody that has their head on straight and has goals, has ambitions, is able to, take care of themselves, but also wants to, be taken care of at the same time. Because I like to provide, I like to give, but I also don't like to raise somebody. I'm not looking for somebody that needs to be taken care of, but likes to be taken care of.
They didn't pop. That was the spirit over there. Okay, very interesting. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you would throw a red flag on?
Smoking. Tobacco, not anything else. I don't do cigarettes, just personal preference.
You're okay with the devil's lettuce?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God, they both double. Dr. Pointer doing double the heart surgery, heart transplant. Wow.
So I should have
So they need
specified.
two. Imadi, we need two. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Strictly tobacco. Tobacco, I don't do, if you vape, you do the devil's lettuce, any other kind of stuff, that's on you. That's your business. I used to partake, but not as much because I have my CDL.
Okay.
I got to be able to pass drug tests and everything like that.
Okay.
But that's really about it. The smoking and then lying in games. I'm, adjustable. I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to my surroundings. You're honest with me, I can work with a lot of things.
That's great. Okay. And what do you like to do for fun, kind sir?
Right now, primarily, I work and I like to just go out and see what I can find. I don't like doing big, huge things, but I like going around and see if I'm driving to work, like I go to work in Reno next week. On my way there, if I see something on the side, like an attraction, I'll pop by, see what it is.
Yeah.
I like to go out and do things. I'm also an adrenaline junkie. I have a Harley. I like to work and do all kinds of stuff like that. But I'm also common at home. I like watching TVs. I do build Legos. That's one guilty pleasure of mine. But besides that, it's just work and explore.
Wow, very interesting. We did get a few broken hearts. Some are still alive. Even after the heart transplant, some broke it again. But we'll figure out. Take a step in for me. And let's talk to this lovely lady. Share your name, your age, and why you broke.
I'm Regan. I'm 26, and it's the motorcycles thing.
Understandable.
What is it about the motorcycles?
They're too dangerous. I just don't like it, and I wouldn't want my partner to have one.
100%. I can respect that.
Okay, now if he didn't mention Harley, could he have been your type?
I don't think so.
What makes him not your type?
Just not my type looks-wise.
Okay. For the fans watching, because you will get some DMs, the people will slide in. What is your type?
Tall, muscular, dark hair, curls. I can't do the beard.
That's fair. I wasn't a fan of fish either, but it grew on me.
Okay.
You have a kind soul, though.
I appreciate it.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't really have a type. I'm more, when it comes to looks-wise, I like people for people.
Okay. That's his type, people that are great. Okay, let's take a step forward. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. After the heart transplant, name, age, and why you broke.
Jay, I'm 27, and I broke because of the motorcycles. I don't know. I have it doesn't matter who's on a motorcycle. I could see a stranger on a motorcycle. I'm like, why would you do that? Why? It's just so dangerous. I'm not a really fearful person of a lot of things other than God, but it's that's just, I don't know. I feel like the way people drive, they don't
100%.
pay attention to others on motorcycles, and that's I don't want to constantly be thinking about that in my head, oh my God, I know he went out for a ride, so I'm going to be on edge. I don't want to be like that. So, but I also don't want to take away from something that you like to do.
100%.
So.
And I respect that and I appreciate that. I've had plenty of people saying, oh, I'm fine with it. Then a month or two down the road, they're like, hey, you need to get rid of it.
Yeah, see, that's rude.
So if it wasn't for those things, could he be your type?
I want to say maybe, but I am not big on beards. And that is a beard.
Okay. Did you realize and recognize what your type is from when I asked you earlier? Because fans are watching and they want to know.
Yeah, I like tall, muscular, tattoos, lots of them. Yeah, that's the main thing, really. Down to earth, which you seem, but I just can't do
Do you have tattoos?
I do actually have here, both my legs and on my chest, and one I can't really explain where it's at.
Wow, interesting. Is she someone that's your type?
She would be.
Okay.
I mean, from the conversation, I could see, something possibly happen.
Yes. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Noelle, 27. I would like my partner to have a specific type, just because I don't want to like go out and be like, oh, he's attracted to everybody here. Like, just a set in stone person. That's all.
100%. I can respect that.
Is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm sorry.
What makes him not your type?
I do like mine darker and taller.
Understandable.
Okay. Is she someone from the soul that's your
From the
type?
soul?
From what you've heard?
Probably not, because I like people that, don't try to categorize everybody. And by having a type, I feel like I'm categorizing people.
Okay. No discrimination. Okay. Let's take a step forward. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Lee, 33. I broke my heart because he's just not my type, honestly.
What makes him not your type?
I'm from Ohio, and he just honestly remind me of the Amish people. They used to come into the store, so
Trust me and the Amish don't get along.
Shout out Weird Al, Amish Paradise, though. Okay. Tall, why you like the tattoos? I tried to get it for you.
that's not it.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I mean, I could see it. I mean, I understand not liking the Amish people. Trust me, I'm far from Amish. I am a redneck more through and through.
Come on, man.
But
You didn't
hey,
have to.
I'm honest. What can I
love
say?
it. You're a real one.
I
You're a
go
real
for
one.
everything from riding horses to driving a semi. So I have a variety.
Okay. And black people do that too. Okay. But anyway, all right, let's take a step forward, man. We were holding on, but that term, and then step back a little and rotate a little. Okay, perfect. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Mickey, 26, and I broke my heart because of the redneck comment. Everything else you said, I was really open to. I like the adventurous stuff. Just everybody's definition of redneck could be different. You said trucks and stuff like that, but it could cross some other lines. So
Give a definition of redneck for you.
So my
that you
definition
met.
of redneck is I'm country western, but not cowboy. I'm adaptable.
I was hoping you were going to say not racist.
I was about to say, not the evil races.
I'm not racist. I'm really not. Like I said, I don't categorize people. People are people. You live, you eat, you sleep, you breathe.
Okay.
It's,
He thought that was so obvious. It went without saying. You didn't feel you had to.
I mean,
okay.
When,
But yeah,
when
he
it comes
is
to
not
race,
a racist.
race doesn't affect me.
Okay.
Do you want a heart transplant or you're content?
I'm okay.
Okay. Could he have been your type to have no redneck? The word R didn't even, none of that.
I was open to it, but no.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I mean, depending on outside conversation from here, I would see it's a possibility, but I can't say yes or no for sure.
All right. Well, let's take a step back for why this happened. The heartbreak from this lovely lady. You were holding on, but you broke. Name, age, and why.
I'm Kiera. I'm 32. First your age, but everything else sounded good. That's why I held on. But the redneck, where I'm from, redneck doesn't typically be like a good thing. So
I get it.
Okay. Could he have been your type if he was a little older and the R word didn't come out?
no.
Okay. Well, I'll ask you this for the fans. What is your type?
My type, tall, dark. That's it.
Okay. Don't even have to be handsome, just tall and dark.
Definitely gotta be handsome. I ain't saying that, but
Tall, dark. Okay, got it. Is she someone, personality-wise, that's your type?
Personality-wise, I'd probably say no, just because of I'd say the redneck and side of it, same as with her down there. If I can't, once again, the categorizing. If you can't accept that part of me, then it's, I don't categorize people. I don't like being categorized because like I said, I do a variety of things.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a step back. Let's scale the horizon. Oh, did you have some or? Oh, if you have, were you saying it? Oh, well, we could because maybe, you never know.
No, not for the heart transplant thing. But I was just saying, he was saying, he doesn't like to categorize, but he categorized himself by saying that he's these X, Y, and Z. So that's just
No, I could see that. I do fit into categories, but like I said, I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to different surroundings. Okay. I can go out from riding horses and roping and going around barrels to wearing a suit and tie and going out to dinner. I clean up. Like right now, this is just more casual for me.
Right.
But I can go from anything. Like I've sold cars. I've been a scare actor. I drive a semi truck. I do HVAC. I do a little bit of it all.
okay.
You can go to Bompton and get it Bracken. That's right. All right, let's take a step back. Lord, forgive me. I'll edit that one out. All right, ladies, can we clap it up for this wonderful king? He is a real one, and we thank him so much for coming out. I'll take that mic, kind sir. You are awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you. All righty, folks. Well, we did it. We successfully hosted yet another episode right here in Phoenix, and I was with my stallions. Ladies, clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up. You are beautiful. You are wonderful, and they did did not find their real one here. So you know what? Slide in their DMs. Slide in their DMs. Their DMs are open. If you saw how lovely they are, you heard what they're all about, why don't you slide in? And these stallions might talk back if you're eligible and if you're taller and if you haven't taken them to horrible dates and things like that. You know, these queens deserve a real one. Okay, you continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, fill out the form on our website and we'd be happy to consider you. Ladies, clap it up for yourselves one more time. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank